Today we take on Zenit St Petersburg, and we've played them before. We've played them twice. We've drawn one, lost one, so I'm pretty sure we drew a win. Roll the intro. Hello everybody, welcome back to the NK Maribor Save, episode 103, I'm pretty sure it is, and we are still steamrolling on. We've finished the transfer window, you were here for that, and yeah, we sold Jadon Sancho and the board aren't happy. He actually got 2 goals in his last game. I didn't even realise that when it happened against Labdovrica. Then we had a really shitty 0-0 draw against NK Versailles. We rested quite a few players though, and today we face Zenit in Russia, playing at the Kretovsky, which apparently is a very nice stadium according to the media, and I've ticked it off my bucket list to say I've always wanted to play there. So obviously Zenit don't start the game there because we've already played them away and home. I think we can get a result against Zenit. I haven't done too much scouting on them yet. I was waiting to do that with you guys. So Thiago Mayer is their star player, 31-year-old holding midfielder, getting on a bit. I think our best player is better than him. Adama Traore is their vice captain, 33 years old. They've actually, so all their players are, and Thiago Mayer is their captain. They don't have a host protector. Wayne Rooney is their manager. Now, who expected that? That is bizarre. Wayne Rooney, man management 9. All the stats he needs to be a manager are pretty terrible. He should probably be a coach. He's slightly better at coaching. I mean, yeah, where's he been? Where on earth has his history taken him? Well, he moved to DC United for 250k after leaving Man United. Retired in 2021. He became the manager of MK Dons and actually left and was just appointed at Zenit. Did he win anything? I don't think he finished 13th in Sky Bet League 1 in 2026. And that was enough to acquire the job of Zenit St Petersburg in the Champions League. I'm expecting a win. Rooney's a bit thick, isn't he? So I'm expecting a win. If he goes 3-4-3, we know he's attacking. If he sits 4-1-2-3, we know he's defensive. And his starting formation will be 4-1-2-3. So he's playing defensive pretty much because his preferred defence formation is his preferred formation. So he'll probably be playing defensive football. I wonder who he learnt that off. Was it Moyes, Van Gaal, or Mourinho? Or plenty of choice. Not much else to discuss other than that. If we look at appearances, people out there with 9 goals. We have 8 and 8 for Stanko Hamza-Begovic. Alex Cardos is lagging a little bit this year in full. Hamza-Begovic is showing what class he is. 5 assists and 8 goals in a total of 10 appearances is pretty phenomenal. And leading the way in the average rating, Lucas Gleesing, the man that I didn't sell. I don't think I could have dealt with selling him and Sancho in the same transfer window. He has been absolutely amazing, as you'd expect. And kudos to the guy that said Sogodogo is an amazing name. It really is, and I can't pronounce it. Frank Sogodogo. Frank Sogodogo. Oh, don't turn around now. You're not scoring anymore. That's exactly a chant that someone would have done it in from the opposition. Or Hull. If we ever face Hull, that's what Hull will be chanting. But yeah, there we go. We've got a chant for him. Think of some lyrics down below. Write me some lyrics for Frank Sogodogo. You're not welcome anymore. But he is. 5 appearances, 1 goal. I'd like some lyrics. If you can think of some lyrics and to a tune for Frank Sogodo. What a name. What a name. Right, I'll see you at kickoff and we'll crack straight into this episode. Well, we've already done quite a lot of this episode. In fact, we've done nearly 4 minutes of this episode. So stop rambling, Dave, and onto the game. We're back. This is the lineup. Big Max in goal. Gleesing right back. Hasby, Pavlin, Landers at the back 4. Takacs in front of them. Lopez and Lovric in the middle. Haji on the right. Sogodogo on the left. And Hamza-Begovic up front. I might just have to call him Frank, you know. They line up in a very similar formation. They're playing the 4-1-2-3 that we thought. It looks like Rooney's going to be quite defensive to start the game. Will this give me 1 up on Wayne Rooney in his Manjul Guru? It's the first time we've ever met each other, so I'd like a win. On the bench, we've got Gerber, Tapia, Blazic, Cardos, Camargo, Andonacci, and Kuki. Sam Leftfoot has to wait to get his Champions League debut. I don't think it might not even come this year. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, we're underway. We've been playing the 4-4-2 formation mainly in the league, but I favour this one for the Champions League just because it gives us that solidity of a holding midfielder. There he is, to Cax. And it allows us to be a bit more patient as we're in. Oh, and Sogo Dogo. You can feel, I'm sure you can not, obviously you can't feel, I'm sure you can hear the cogs turning when he gets the ball with me trying to remember how to say his name properly. Sogo Dogo. Thiago Maia, the captain, shoots over from range. Yeah, it's an interesting start. One shot each. We're on target, so technically we're winning. Lucas Gleesing to Cax into Lopez. This is where we keep the ball with this formation. Sogo Dogo! The computer's doing it just to annoy me. It's giving him all the opportunities. So go. Sogo Dogo. It's too many O's. It should roll off the tongue. Sogo Dogo. Sogo Dogo. Sogo Dogo. Sogo Dogo is what it should be. Dukes. It's not Do, is it? Do H. That would be an H. Oh, it's getting there again. We're still attacking anyway. Haji ball in. Lopez, the new signing, the wonder kid. He's not officially a wonder kid, but Santiago Lopez gets his first goal for the club, and it puts us 1-0 up and puts us second in the group of FC Porto. I've actually taken a 1-0 lead against Atletico Madrid, believe it or not. The ball comes in. It's a pretty decent headed clear. He gets it away to space, but it's picked up by Hadji as it's put back in. Comes to the edge there, and Carlos runs in there. He's a tall, big lad as well. Lopez. I called him Carlos. Luis Carlos isn't playing. Lopez. He's yeah, looks like he's a big guy as well. So a good start. 1-0 up, and that's what we need. That is what we need. I mean, if you look around the rest of Europe, it's been pretty boring. 1-0, 0-0, 0-0, 0-0, 0-0, 0-0, 0-0, 1-0, 0-0, 1-0. Yeah, it is pretty boring at the moment. But here comes Zenit on the counter-attack. Amanda Traore picks it up. Infielder Spinelli shoots over the bar. Should do better from there. Shows what Zenit do have some attacking abilities in this team. As Gonchanardov picks forward, Binta Spinelli. Thiago Maia on the edge. Shot is blocked, and Zenit St Petersburg win a corner. And it's not going all our way. They're actually getting back into this. It's 6 shots they've had and 2 on target. If they keep it up, it probably won't be too long till they get one back, as Hasby heads clear. Traore tries to put it back in, but obviously didn't come to anything at all. So, yeah, interesting. Let me know down below. It's the first game of the Champions League of this season. Where do you think we're going to... How do you think we're going to do? Do you think we're going to get out of this group, first off? And if we do you think we'll progress further than the first knockout round than what we did last year? Spinelli brings it down. Traore on the edge into Bakev. Out to Goncharov. Ball in Big Mac with a good, easy catch. Again, another player that needs a big season for us in the Champions League is Big Mac. He does seem to enjoy these games. We're into half time, and Hasbegovic has not taken his chance at starting up front at all. So Cardos is going to come on. Hasbegovic got the nod because of his form, his recent form, but he's not lived up to billing. We are doing very well, so I'm going to tell the guys, I'm happy performance, keep it up. Just go out there. Let's just carry on what we're doing. Carry on controlling the ball. We could go to a 4-4-2 or a slightly more defensive formation, but at the moment, this is working. We've had 4 shots, 4 on target, so you can't really ask for much more than that. As Landers probably could have left that to go out for a goal kick, but didn't get the communication shout from Big Mac, so put it out for a throw. And Zenit's been got Gleesing, what a tackle. We start to counter-attack. Hadji into Lopez. Lopez up to Cardos to Subbies. Come on. He's shot straight at Larkin. I'm not too sure why. There we go. Rooney's changed to his 3-4-3, so he's going for it. He's attacking. He's told the team he wants them to get forward as Traore swings a ball in. Grebniev heads straight at Big Mac. It's a pretty easy save. And I'm hoping that we can exploit that formation, that 3-4-3. We could go 4-4-2, but I just think, I don't know, it could leave us a bit open in the holding midfield role. As Goncharov out to Traore into Petruk. Petruk is tackled by Landers, looks to start a counter-attack. Cardos, he needs men around him. He's tackled very well by Thiago Maia. And here comes Spinelli, he's into the box, he's wide. It's a good save from Big Mac, and Landers clears the ball pretty well as well. As Zenit keep hold of possession, and look at that pressure that we're putting them under. And that formation they're playing there is like a 3-2-5, and what a tackle that is from Hasby. Big Mac picks it up. They are starting to just overload us a little bit, so we're just going to see how this highlight plays out, and then I'm going to go into the tactics and just maybe look at some changes as Landers tries to launch forward. There's 2 full forward. Spinelli's in and he shoots and he scores, and that is very, very annoying to be done by a long ball like that, and it's just not good defending. I mean, it's just a hump forward from Thiago Maia. We weren't out quick enough in the line, and Spinelli gets past puts it under Big Mac's foot. I'm not too sure what he's doing, but that's disappointing. Let's see if Rooney changes his tactics. He does. He goes back to the more defensive formation. So I'm not too sure what I want to do here. As Lovric finds Gleesing. Gleesing up the line to Hadji. Can we get an instant goal straight away? We can! Lopez gets his second of the game. And that, my friends, is what you call an instant reply to go back to 1-0 up. And with... Oh, well, we'll watch the replay. And then I'll make some changes. Gleesing was a lovely ball through to Hadji, who's been an inspirational signing. In the middle, Lopez is there. Tucks it into the bottom corner. And he could become an absolute superstar for us as long as we hold on to him. I'm going to go into the formation, so I'm going to drop our line back to normal, and we're going to lower the tempo a little bit. We can still retain possession, don't really need to look for the overlap anymore, and we'll only close them down sometimes. We're just going to sit, that should hopefully make us sit a little bit, I don't want to say deeper because I don't want to get deep. It should let us, I don't want to get deep, that's enough of the sex jokes. I'm hoping that it will just give us that a bit more solidity. As the ball comes in, it's Thiago Mayer again, Zurvilev, Grebenev looks for Petrek up the line, ball across, it gets evades Spinelli and Lovric picks it up to Cardos. Now let's spring an attack on him. It's another just a hoofball forward, but luckily we deal with this one as Cardos is beaten in the air, but it falls to Hadji, couldn't quite get there. Takax picks up the rebound to Lovric, out to Sagoda in cleared to Gonchardev, and now there's a huge counter attack on. It's back to Gonchardev. He's gone wide. Big Mac with a good save, and I am not enjoying what I am seeing here. So Landers, you can sit on a defensive fullback. We don't need to push these people up anymore. Gleesing can stay on that. I'm just wondering, how's our midfield doing? Lovric 6.8. Landers is actually having a terrible game, so he's going to come off and be replaced by Juan Tapia. And we might go to a 4-1-4-1, you know. We might go to a 4-1-4-1. Sagodo can drop back, Hadji can drop back. We'll put both of them on wingers on attack, just so that we can get a few more things forward. You can sit on advanced playmaker on support, and Lopez a deep playmaker on defend. So it just gives us that, yeah, solidarity at the back, and hopefully we can get through it. Don't necessarily need to exploit the middle anymore. Yeah, we'll go for that. We're still going to try and work the ball into the box. That's where our chances are coming from, really. We've done well with that. As Thiago Mayer will pick this up. Traore ball back in. Tapia heads it clear. He's just come on as a sub at the corner, which is never advised in the coaching manual. Belic up the line to Traore. Traore turns, gives it back to Mayer. Zurvilev. Zenit are actually playing very well and keeping it quite well, but with me saying that ends the highlight. Lucas Gleesing into Lopez. Lopez to Hadji. Cardos. Just keep the ball. He's put a lovely ball through to Sagoda Gogo. Sagoda Gogo is held up very well. Back into Cardos. Cardos shoots and it's 3-1. And I don't want to say it was a tactical master genius stroke, but I won't say that because that didn't really make much sense. As Sagodo was through on goal but seemed to cut back. Lovely little dink ball back to Cardos. The man who's been slightly out of form pings it past the goalkeeper. Larkin could do nothing. And that puts us top of the group as we're 3-1 up away at Zenit St Petersburg. Traore into Wimmer. Belic. Thiago Mayer. They're still coming forward again. Tapia with a good tackle. Comes back to Mayer. Belic. Is a bit of space for Petnuk. Petnuk ball in Spinelli. Oh, he's placed that wonderfully well into the top corner. And I think I'm going to go to a counter-attacking structure. Petruk with a good ball through to Spinelli. I don't know, was that Tapia? Yeah, Tapia kept him onside. And it's a lovely little link, sort of scoopy lob dink finish into the far post. As we're going to go to counter and just absorb some pressure and then, you know, pounce on them. We're going to go to flexible as well, because it's a close game and we don't really want to give it away. As Grebenev into Belic. It's ball forward. Hasby wins the header, but Belic picks it up first again into Grebenev. Thiago Mayer. Belic. Belic to Mayer. How long have we got? We've got 20 minutes, and that's a shot is blocked by Lopez. And Zenit are not giving up this attack as Lopez heads it away. And it's a good header as well. He puts it out for a throw, which is a very good, decent defensive header. Sagoda with a corner in. Oh, I thought Lovric was going to beat Larkin to the ball, but Larkin made a very good catch. And we get players back in numbers, which allows us to do that and just claim the ball and keep that possession and not worry about giving it away. Pavlin. Seriously, what was I just talking about? Mayer, Zurvilev, back to Trufanov, and Thiago Mayer again, Zurvilev. They're chucking men forward, and Big Mac makes the save. Now, can we counter off this? Big Mac looking for Cardos. It was intercepted. I think no one's playing badly. There's a dangerous free kick. Shot blocked as the free kick was taken short. Last 10 minutes. Do I go on to defend and just hold this win? I mean, I probably would have taken a draw. Oh, Hasby. Oh, for God's sake. I thought he was going to get a sent off, but he hasn't. He avoided a second yellow card. It's Gudebnev into Belic. Belic to Petrovich. Shoots wide. I'm wondering now, are we playing too defensive? Is this too defensive for what the team are used to? I mean, Hadji's having an absolutely stonking game on a 9. Really good game there from him. We don't have a right back on the bench. I'm just wondering if we sacrifice to Cax for an attacking midfield just to link it up a little bit more. I think I'm going to do that. Am I going to do that? That would be a stupid thing to do, wouldn't it? In fact, what I'm going to do is put you on a fullback on support as well. And we're going to change you to an anchor man rather than a halfback. We don't want you to drop him back in here all the time. I'm torn about what to do here. We're going to say structured and we're going to go defensive and we're going to not work the ball into the box. We're not going to run at them. We're not going to be more expressive. We're not going to pass into space. We'll just have a normal tempo. We are going to waste time, obviously. That'll do for now. Do I want to tightly mark them when they're playing 3 up front? I probably don't. I probably don't want to do that anymore. So, sorry, you're hearing my inner monologue go through as I do this. I could have gone into Prozone and had a look, but I think Prozone won't really show me very much. They're dominating us when they come forward because of these 3 men up front. And I think if we can just hold them off with a good structure, we'll be alright. Azuvalev, ball into Grebnev, great block from Gleesing. He's had a superb game, puts it out for another throw under pressure, and it could just be a case of a time-wasting substitution in a minute as Lopez gets there. Oh my god, that's a terrible clearance. It fell straight to the feet of Armand Traore, who absolutely ballooned it over, and we are going to make a bit of a time-wasting sub, and it's going to be Kuki? No, it's not. It's going to be Lovrich is going to come off and be replaced by Andonecci. And you are going to sit as a central midfielder on defend, just so we literally do not shove too many men forward. Well, we're not really throwing anyone forward at the moment. As we tick down into injury time, we've just got to really just see this attack out and we'll be alright. As Hadji comes forward, what will he do? Tries to put a ball through to Cardos. Not really what I wanted him to do in that situation. But he wins it back as Gleesing picks it up into Lopez. Give it back to Hadji. Give it to Gleesing. Give it to Hadji. Give it to Lopez. There we go. That's better. That's what I wanted from the team. A bit of possession football just to take the pressure off. That's what he needs. Cardos, he turns. Good ball through to Segodo. He's in. He shoots. It's a good save from Larkin. Now, don't send loads of people forward. They've sent everyone forward. They've sent everyone apart from Gleesing forward. But Zenit have got everybody back, which is interesting with this little amount of time to go. As Andonecci is seriously wasting time with his corner. Ball in. Thiago Mayer heads clear. Surely that'll be it, referee. Hadji picks it up. Back to Andonecci. Andonecci, oh, I thought he'd won us another corner, but hopefully that'll be time and we can see the Champions League off to a winning start as Grebnev looks in the header. But there we go, at Kalinowski we get an away win for the first game this season in the Champions League, and that was really, really good. I'm happy with the guys there. We made some tactical changes which I think kept us in the game, and it was really good. They had more shots, but our shots were more efficient and a higher percentage on target, and we had more possession of the football, which, you know, doesn't really matter. There's only one thing that matters, and that's the score in the top left. Hadji gets the player of the match. He was absolutely superb with 2 assists, and it was good. We get 1.29 million for winning in the Champions League, which is really, really good. And I think it will give us confidence to continue picking up positive results. I don't want to comment on individuals. The pilot on a proper entry. I don't want to comment on individuals. There we go. Hadji is indeed the cream of the crop, so he gets praised for the number and quality of chances created in the last match. And that's it, really. We'll be back for the game against FC Porto, where we'll be rounding up 2 league games and a cup game against NK Sales. We'll be playing Porto, and then we've got our toughest game against Madrid after that. So I shall see you in the next episode against Porto. But thank you very much for watching, guys. It's always good to have your support. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new and you want more Football Manager content. And I'm hoping that we'll be ramping up a bit of a new series coming soon, which will be a bit of a more casual casual series, I think. I was planning on doing a Moneyball series. I'm not too sure about that now. I'm not too sure. I don't know what's going on. I've got to sit down and think about a schedule. I've got a lot going on with the new house. The colour of that wall will probably be changing behind me at some point. It's not going to be the feature wall in the man room now, so that's probably going to be white. The feature wall will be over there, and you know, who knows? Maybe one day I'll give you a little tour of my man room. It's not very good, but maybe that'll happen. I'm rambling again. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Thanks for watching. Cheers.